lights on a Christmas tree. More than the gifts, it's the birth of our King.
46 seconds left to play here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Aaron Gordon, MP out there with Black, and it's Buffkin in at the 2 spot. This one for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They're having trouble stopping this run in the middle.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Klein. Yet to see a basket. 3 on the clock.
I'll be right here. I'll be right here. Christmas is different this year.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
After Hansen, they need this one.
I'll be right here.
24 seconds left in the first.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
Here's Klein. Still without a bucket. 5 on the clock.
You want to let me in the egg, so now something after all I care. You can keep it quiet. In this country is a man. If you go to hell, remember what I said. You can keep it quiet. Step it funny, not just such a generous to place. All you need is center. You can keep it quiet.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Klein. No points so far. They swipe it.
Money in the world, they won't save your life, but the devil want to give you some. Comes with a prize. I won't take it, I said love myself. I ain't found some peace. Not a soccer one. I want to raise the king. Ranks on myself. I'm tired of the tyrant. Some of money work. It's time for a riot. They tell them to tell the lies, and I ain't trusted by them.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hansen. He has yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Klein.
Are you with the center? You can keep it quiet. Make you see it in my eyes. If your talent ain't the one to knock the climb, you can keep it quiet. You can keep us fine, not so fine. Not just only flying up these way, up these giants.
You ain't about that fight, you putting God below the science. I read my Bible daily, man attack fire. God is looking for a couple men willing to lay it down. He been looking through CHH and there's no one to be found. Roe v. Wade was overturned, but there was not a sound. You better find your voice, I'm making noise and I won't pipe it down. Cause I'm a different breed. The God I serve is bigger than your little G. I've been shouting on the mountain while y'all whispering. And you won't shut this mouth, cause I ain't trying to fit in with the crowd, I'm staying
You can
loud.
keep us quiet. You ain't no like in any egg. Cross the line, coming after all I care. You can keep us quiet. When this country is a man, don't be caught in hell, remember what I said.
Here's Klein. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Here's Klein. No points yet. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 5. Picked his pocket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hansen. The cutter with another miss. And here's MV for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MV's got 29 in the game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game.
Here's Klein. Last game for him, he picked up 13. To win the
Mama could have died cause I'm still on trial. Life is such a fine line. I had to deal with the pressure. I had to fight through the pressure. I told my sister don't give up. Got no for change. Sometimes you break through the pain. But when the vision clear, road cloudy day. I want to trust in his name. The presence of power of Jesus made a way where it wasn't.
Here's Quan. Can they get it?
Left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hansen to stop the run. Eight seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Hansen. They still. Outside, Williams. They need this. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, running away with it.
I can't let nobody hold me.
Ready for some
And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
200K went to escorts, BDSM workers, strippers, peep show workers, phone sex operators, and webcam performers. And then at that moment, it became personal. And I thought, not only am I going to say the truth, I am going to scream the truth louder than screams.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got MP. Aaron Gordon is out there with Anthony Black, and it's Buffkin in at the 2 spot. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors looked really strong. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Buffkin with the bucket.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Klein. Still no points. Here's Hampson. No good again that time. Here's MP. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might... surprised himself, folks.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Klein. Fires from deep.
It's a holy night, on a holy night, God is at the night, yeah. See Trump's flying down tonight, singing on his rise and time. That's a holy night.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Downing for Golden State, they won that game against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
They've got Frazier, also Clint Cabell out there, and it's Hanson in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he's really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that.
I know. Tell me not to let it inside. Run away outside. Tell me we're outside. Come on right next to line. I'm gonna get weak. What you mean?
We've got Clint Capella, and it's Klein in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Pass to Frazier. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offense, in and out of the hands, moving the ball.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win. Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on an 18-3 run. Tries it from 19. And again, it's Golden State.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Pass to Capella. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Count that one. 10 points for him.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Clyde. He's scoreless. Five to shoot. Warriors with the rebound. Austin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go. Again, Golden State.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. 4-3. The rebound by Austin. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 41.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Fires from 14. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
MP again. MP's got 43 points.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Inside, here's Frazier.
Where's the weight? Quit.
Step into love like you've never been hurt before.
Here's Hampson. Nothing on the board. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Golden State's looking who they got. We've got Gordon. Black is out there with MP. And it's Puffkin in at the 2.
I just wanna see you win. Wanna see you wanna brawl. It don't matter where you've been. Wanna swing and try to brawl. So that I'm seeing you smile. I love when I see you smile.
Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one.
They've gone to the full-court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or 2.
They've got Clint Capella. Henson is out there at Frazier. And it's Klein in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Tim.
they're going to play 94 feet of defense here. They're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
We've got Clint Capella, and it's Klein in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie the Force.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Hampson. No made baskets yet. To the right side. Clock at 6. To snap the cold streak. Warriors with the rebound. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Here's Hampson. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Klein. There's the triple. And it's MP with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
You got me all in, love. You got me all in, falling in love every day. I'm in love every night. Always love, love is love. You got me all in, falling in love. You got me falling in love every day. I'm in love every night.
And the Thunder in possession here. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Anthony Black. MP is out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's...
Tell him balls, power, try.
And the Thunder with the possession here. They've got Hampson. Clint Capella is out there at Frazier. And it's Klein in at the 2. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Doors, I'd have to imagine, game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Now, here's MG. Non-stop scoring machine here. And yes, it's good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Pass to Hansen.
Trying to hold on to our place in this maze we gave. Years to grow and fast paces. Trying to help run the direction we were going. That's what we call this grace. And we're still here. No more letters in the box.
Here's Hansen. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Aaron Gordon, Anthony Black out there with MP, and it's Bufkin in at the shooting guard position. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out,
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are, guys.
So much dirt, I wanna live without these stains on me. Lord, I need your grace on me. Gotta let it see your face on me. And by faith only, you know that I want this to last forever.
And here now the Thunder. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity.
This is my social club out there. You're supposed to say something random and funny right now. You tell your crew I don't know who we party all night. I stays cab up the top, look like Macho Man.
Here's Roy. Yet to see a basket. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Sorber in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And there's the screen, down low. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be heading to the line for a pair. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like the defensive pressure they started with here. Now, they forced some turnovers, and it's given them an early boost.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up to the Warriors. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Pass to Wallace. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to MP. Now here's Holmgren. Three-pointer.
not trying to play us like optimists. What we currently in, like optimists. Promote us to the email like black consent. Something next year, that's a lot of kids. And a couple of them with never gonna trap for friends. Can it be cool enough to mention them, but not many other artists that I recommend. Lately I've been thinking what's goody, but it's culture. Chilling in
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Then it's Roy. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Sorbo in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The three from MP. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 56 points in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle steps for the Warriors?
I mean, they come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Now here's Robinson. The three from MP. And the Warriors, another three.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams with that clean.
Hey, Siri. Come on. Yes. Yes.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here is Williams. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Looking to win the run.
Mom?
29 seconds left now here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Roy against MP. Can they get it?
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
29 seconds left in the first half. Wallace outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams.
She bad on my like this. Now she wanna things called valid and she got nice lips and a son and a freak. That's my type.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run gets...
I don't need no go down, I'm ready. Hashtag youthful. I was like 15, 5 feet tall, trying to y'all on his
12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Roy.
Building this empire.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Williams.
All they want is faking. I try my best to give them Christ, but all they want is Satan. As long as it ain't too blatant. We claim to hate it till it's painted by somebody famous. It's okay if you promote his ways, but don't say what his name is. Say no to crack, but sniff cocaine as if it ain't as dangerous.
12 seconds left in the second period. Outside Kuminga. Here's Roy.
push it, they'll believe you. Believe you. 'Cause if you don't, somebody else will. Besides, you can make millions off your feet. Could have been Rick Ross by now. Could have been Rick Ross by now.
Williams passes to Kuminga. Outside, Williams. Will it go?
They just spin it 20 times a day, forcing you to try it. Try this. So tell me what's a brother to do? When being real doesn't appeal to the brother in you. You paid to lie, you hate the guy that comes with the truth. So maybe I'd be like that Dr. Savior guy when it's through. I hate to die, though I'd be like my Savior Christ if I do. Cause if I paid the price, just know I gave my life up for you. I'd probably be forgotten by those that they rode to the end.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Roy. Over in the corner.
Plus, if you know somebody else will. Besides, you can make $1 million off. I could have been Rick Ross by now. Freeway Rick.
Twelve seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Roy. Pass to Kuminga. You to let the devil in your home. How you wanna let him in it? Television or phone? We stuck in a matrix. We running around with sin and loving and seeing how much we can play with. Wanna get close to it, saying you won't do it. But you wasn't control. It was nothing but your music mind stuck in the zone you and wanted to go to. And now you're wondering why you be doing what you been doing. Most you thought you wanted to do what you wanted to. Can't get your head clear, cause for the last 10 years all you heard was pack the ratchet in your classes.
And here is Williams. Will it go?
So you don't feel it killing you.
Crazy, yeah. They wonder why we so crazy. They wonder why we so crazy.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Roy.
IG. Let's see what I do to the father likely. What if you're in a song and a father likely? Get enough followers, you're a model, bravo. We live a life with an enterprise built upon it. Not a lie, but the truth with a filter on it. Where the best you can be is a Kardashian. Crack a whip, throw plastic on your chest, back and lift.
12 seconds left in the first half. For three, Roy.
Hashtag you want it? Hashtag my hashtag impress you, don't it? My timeline is full of bad news. I'm going cashews. Feel like I've been getting them, becoming a bad dude. It's like a bad habit. When something bad happens, I should be sad, but make it a meme. I laugh at it.
Crazy. Yeah. They wonder why we so crazy. They wonder why we so crazy.
Here's Roy. Here's one.
One night, the devil gathered up his clan to meet, to try to come up with a plan to expand his reach. Then one of his minions lifted up his hand to speak. He told the devil that as he scanned the land to wreak havoc upon man, he attacked his hand to beat the man to sheep. Way down in our hands to keep these phones and throwing my deals, give me plans of deep. And my mind's a nigga, keep us in the trance of sleep.
Roy dishes to Williams to stop the run. With one on the clock, and the rejection by MP. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan sport shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Then it's Roy. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Zorber in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance. Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Podziemski finds MP. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Holmgren in the corner. 5 to shoot.
Rough riders. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Rough riders.
I'm talking
Don't
about
get it
right
twisted, y'all.
Walker on the double team. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Jarris Walker. MP is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Holmgren in at the 3. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Oh, I can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. It's Walker on the wing. The 3-ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Going all the way to the rack. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And it's easy to see why Kuminga is so good in the open floor. He's got impressive speed.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start that. Teamwork on that drive. punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Here's Pajemski. Drains the triple.
And what's working? Here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williams against Holmgren. Wallace's shot is good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Walker. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Yes. Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found.
Man, it feel like the struggle's realer than it ever been. We still in it though, right? I just wanna spend time with him. Not pray like I'm waiting to get up. I just wanna get it in one time without a mind drift, mind flip like a light switch. I wanna pray through the crisis. Next thought breaks in the violence. Get away, figured I could pray in the quiet. My mind just goes ape when it's silence.
Guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. Sorber with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Holmgren against Williams. Here's Austin. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And he's going for the lob. Robinson with a steal. MP outside. Pass to Robinson. Holmgren outside. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Wallace outside. To the middle. Williams in the post. Holmgren's there. And there's a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Warriors. Black comes in for Walker. And it's Bufkin in for Pajemski. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to Holmgren. To the left wing. Back to MP. Here's Bufkin from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bufkin's got 9 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Wallace, the pass to Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got his first basket.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Roy. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Roy's got his second basket of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Wallace. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Wallace, the pass to Williams.
The devil steps up in it right away with his deception. Said you can be a god. But if you just taste it, it's amazing. You won't die.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace misses.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The three from Holmgren.
In his fear, he covered up in head. He covered up in leaves. God covered him with skin. Hold that thought. Let's fast forward to Abel and Cain.
Holmgren left side. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Ward. And it's Sorber. In at the 5, patrolling the paint. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Wallace, 4 on the clock. And there's Ward. That's good on the assist by Wallace. Boy, he's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening. All night. He just won't let up.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Roy. Out to Wallace. Fires for 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
And a deep 3 from MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Oklahoma City has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wallace misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next match. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Roy misses. MP deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Thunder shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Pass to Sorber. Capella kicks to Kuminga. Fires the 3. Sorber, no good. Sorber's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Buskin. Fires from deep. The shot's good. Austin making the play. Hopkins got 12 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Wallace outside for 3, Roy.
That block is about MP knowing the scouting report. This guy knew exactly where he was trying to get to.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kuminga the pass to Roy. Outside, Kuminga. Wallace with the screen for Roy. Wallace outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Wallace has got 10 points in the quarter.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Here's Savage.
I don't got time for too many things. Try to God, but came out the streets. Run on the south, put down a gun and fight on my knees. I'm having fun while serving the king. I made it out of this storm. Ain't no me. Young church boy on top. No astronaut. Remind of my spot.
1:02 left to play in the third quarter. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got MP, Anthony Black out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Bufkin in at the shooting guard. Knocks down the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Thunder shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. To the paint. Basket's good. Korver's got 6.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
To the inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And what a night for Holmgren. He's been doing this since his rookie year.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Roy. Oh, MP with a block.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That one drops for him. 14 points for him.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
Pass to Sorber. Wallace outside. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number. Out there for the Thunder. Pass to Robinson. Here's Coles. Back to MP. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Here's the pick. Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Good! That's another bucket!
90 points! A legendary performance!
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Wallace. High arcing shot. Another shot. And that one drops.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, Pope. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.